Hi, everyone. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets and your late Uncle Ethan, who regrets this. I forgot this was running. I forgot this was running. Your Aunt Andrea just sent me a message and said, "Hey, you've got people waiting for you. You have people waiting for you in that dead stream that you started." And let me see if I can. Are there still people even here? Uh, oh yeah, there are 113 people. That's great. I can't believe it. Hi guys. Yeah, look who decided to show up. I am so sorry. All right, so here's what happened. I promised that I would do a live stream tonight with Ian Miles Chung. He's a great reporter over for the Daily Caller, and we talked about everything. It was one of those things where I wanted to, I wanted to do an interview with him. I think he's a pretty good guy. Actually, he couldn't get his live stream started. He couldn't get Google Hangouts to work. So I said, "You want to do it at my place?" And he's just like, "Yeah, okay." So I started up the live stream here. I started up the Hangout. And then he said, "No, no, no, here's the link." And so I had this thing going. Uh, so I finished off with him and I was like, "All right, I'm going to get to work." And then Andrew was like, "No, no, no, you go say hi to your fans that were waiting for you." And I was like, "Well, I will do that. I will definitely do that. That's important." Yeah, I know. Ben Honeycutt says, "Uncle Ethan's voice startled the shit out of me." Well, listen. Hi, everyone. Hello. Sorry about that. But I couldn't just leave you hanging here. Not at all. Let's see what's going on. I paid Ian a super chat saying Foot Vader, so pretend I super chatted you Foot Vader, so he gets your $5. I hope you did. I hope Ian got $5. I hope Ian made a little bit of money. Killing Narkish. Oh, Narkish is streaming right now. Look, I'm only trying to make everybody happy. Uh, GR People says you guys only reached 260 viewers over there. Well, he's got a smaller channel. I think it would have been better if he did come over here and do it here for this audience. But then again, that's not really helping his channel for him to give me more content. So I think it is better that maybe I gave him content for his new channel. And he's going to try to start up talking about this stuff. I went through the whole thing and we talked about the things that we always talk about. I pretended like and I think he listens to the show, so he knows he knows the things that I say. He knows my talking points. But let me just, spin through it for him for anyone new who doesn't know. Kathleen Kennedy has been fired. So is Ryan Johnson. By the way, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. This is fantastic news. Sharu says, "LOL, wow, this is really not your night." How could you even say that? Of course, this is my night. This has been my entire day. This has been my entire week and my entire month. I have nothing to complain about whatsoever. Um, so listen, I have told you a million times. I've said, first of all, Kathleen Kennedy has been fired. Yeah, I'd go on Narkish's channel, absolutely. Kennedy has been fired, and not only that, Ryan Johnson is not going to make his trilogy. Now, have they been fired for real? Yes, you don't know it yet. You will see. Ryan Johnson thinks he's still doing his trilogy. He is not doing his trilogy. Today, the great Grace Randolph tweeted out, "I am 100% sure that Ryan Johnson still thinks he's making a trilogy. Kennedy maybe thinks that he is too. But when it comes time to pull the trigger, yeah, no. Hashtag Star Wars." That is correct. Grace Randolph is right on the same page as me. I've said this from the start. I'm telling you guys, I know how this works. I know how this business works. Ryan Johnson ain't making no more movies. He ain't making no more movies. He's not making 3 more Star Wars movies. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And Grace Randolph agrees with me. And everyone should agree with me. These people are acting cuckoo, bananas, nuts right now. Hi, Massive Panda. How are you? How are you tonight? Uh, no, I don't. I don't watch Grace Randolph. Somebody sent her my way, and I was like, okay, look, I'll go check her out now because she seems to have her finger on the pulse. She has her finger on the pulse. She has 48,000 YouTube followers. I'm not YouTube followers, Twitter followers. I only have 25,000. So she must be better than me. And she knows that Ryan Johnson is not making a trilogy. Skid Racket says Grace is dank. Is she really? I'll check out her show. I'll check out her show. I don't really have time to check out too many people's shows. The thing about YouTube is that I have the people that I watch, and then I feel guilty when I'm watching too many of other people's videos. I'm like, I'm supposed to be making my own videos. I'm supposed to be providing content to you, my subscribers. I'm not supposed to be gorging myself on other people's content. My job is to make videos, not watch videos. So I don't really get around and don't get to watch too many. Don't really get it. She has a Twitch channel too, huh? Yeah, people are trying to convince me of Twitch. Good evening, Mark C. Is that Mark with a C? Mark C, are you the gospel according to Mark with a C? Or no? No? I don't know if Mark with a C comes in here. I don't really know. Not sure. But anyway, yeah, Mark C, if you are the gospel of Mark with a C, could you let me know? I would like to know that that was you. But anyway, yeah, no, okay, it's not you. It's not you. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I want to get the gospel according to Mark with a C in here. Maybe interview with him. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to do Twitch. I'm going to be entirely YouTube. Entirely YouTube now. So I'll still do Twitter. I still do Facebook every now and then. But Twitch, I don't really get it. It's like this, except you have to pay a subscription fee. So you have to pay to listen to me on Twitch. Uh, I don't see why people would do that. I would just do this here for free, and you can offer me super chats if you'd like. That just seems like a better model to me, and it just seems like a little bit more egalitarian. Nintendo Memer says Wolverine is gay. Oh, so you learned the hard way, did you? Yeah. No, that's not how it works. Says Waterio Vids. Alex Becker says YouTube is on the way out. What is it with Alex Becker? Alex Becker might be a cult leader. You guys, I swear to God, ever since Alex Becker mentioned me in a video, people are they're hitting me up in the comments saying, "Hey, you're not doing what Alex Becker says. You should do what Alex Becker says." I'm like, what? I don't even know who this guy is. I don't know who Alex Becker is. Lucifer Love Monkey, thanks for $5. Where's Cecil? I miss his soothing voice. I don't know. I don't know where Cecil is. Skid Racket, thank you for $2. Hey, it's Friday in chat. Celebrate with a beer. I drank all my beers today. I don't have any more. I had one left. I meant to go out and get more beer. I meant to go out to this one nice little supermarket that has a great liquor section, and I didn't go. Instead, I took a nap and woke up in time to do this interview with Ian Miles Chung. So I didn't get any beer. I don't have any. I have alcohol. Downshift, thank you for Canadian $5. I backed Cyberpunk at $50. Thank you so much, Downshift. My first comic purchase in 25 years. Thanks for bringing back the magic for me. No, thank you for bringing back the magic for me. This is very important. You guys have to understand. All right, so you want Cecil in here? You want Cecil to come into the chat and talk? Alex Becker is the modern day Fonz, is he? Okay. All right. Cecil says, "Invite me on, dummy." Cecil, I'll invite you on, but you have to behave yourself. And let's get some people in here. Maybe people want to chat. This was going to be an Alex Cheong, or not Alex, I'm sorry, Ian Chung chat, but we already did that. So instead, this is to apologize to those of you who were waiting for me. Let's get Cecil in here. Let's see if anybody else of import would like to come in and join me and just jam chat. This is a jam chat. Somebody says Ethan is Cecil. Ethan equals Cecil. No, you're going to find that out in a minute that Cecil and I are two very different people in many ways. We are very different people. All right, let me see if I can find Ian here. Maybe I'd rather have the quartering in. Maybe I'd rather have the quartering in here than Ian. Do I want Ian? Not Ian, I'm sorry. Cecil. Do I want Cecil in here? I guess so. I mean, people want Cecil in here. No Cecil. People are saying no Cecil. No to Cecil. Yeah, I'm considering it. Let's invite Cecil in here. People are mad that Cecil was not in here for the High Council. So we got some people who really like Cecil. They really dig Cecil and they like seeing him. Let me see who else might want to come on here. I don't know who's on right now. I invite the umbrella guy in. I always like the umbrella guy. Let's see. I'll send him an invite. I'm not talking to him right now, but if he wants to come in, he can come in. Hey, umbrella guy. If you want into this live stream, come on in. He might be doing something on his own right now, honestly, but I'll give him the link too. I enjoy talking to the umbrella guy. Let's see who else might want to come in. I'll put this in here in case anybody wants to come in. If anyone wants to jam tonight, live stream going, come on in. This will be nice. Paste. Let's put that there. Yeah. I don't know. You know, maybe we'll get John Malin in here. That might be cool. He's live now. Is Umbrella Guy live right now? Mitch is in the chat. Where? Let me see. I don't know what's going on. I don't think. Oh wait. Oh, close this. No, I'm here alone right now. Get Sargon. Apparently Sargon doesn't know who I am. Sargon. Oh, Captain Cummings is talking to Aiden Paladin right now. He's live. The quartering has been invited, but I don't know. Get Ron Howard. Well, Ron Howard fixes everything. Ron Howard absolutely fixes everything, doesn't he? He does. Yeah, we'll see if John Malin wants to come on. You know, it doesn't. Everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome tonight. We're doing. We're acting as though we've had a few drinks, even though we have had 0 drinks. 0 drinks. But we're just opening it up to people. Cecil, I don't know why you're not in here yet. I sent you the invite 20 minutes ago. Carl Hungus is looking real jack, baby. People are with the Captain. Captain Cummings. I don't know. You know, I wonder if he wants to come in here. Invite. You want me to invite Jordan Peterson to the live chat? All right, let's invite Jordan Peterson to the live chat. I mean, listen. I do what you guys want. You know. You've had at least 4 drinks. I've had 0. Invite Anita Sarkeesian. Wow, that would be crazy. I would love to have Anita Sarkeesian in. V, where are you? You never know what time it is over there. We'll invite V if he wants to come in. Invite Ivan Ortega. I would. I don't even know if I have Ivan Ortega on Twitter. I don't know if I have him. If I have him, let's get Weaponized Nerve Rage in here. You never know. You never know where people are. If you want to live stream, here you go. All right. A lot of people. But I mean, this is prime time. Is this Friday night? This is Friday night. People are all. Is it Friday night or is it Thursday? What day is today? I have no idea. I think it's Friday night. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah, let's see if yo, come on. Most YouTubers are probably live streaming right now themselves. Zach got banned from Twitter. Yeah, he did. He got banned from Twitter. What did he get banned for? He got banned for making fun of Zoe Quinn, from what I understand. He got banned for making fun of Zoe Quinn. You can't make fun of Zoe Quinn. Mitch said he would join. Where's Mitch? No, I already invited Cecil. If Cecil's not in here, it's because he's throwing a tantrum. Invite Mitch. You know, listen, where's Mitch at? New message. All right, let's get Mitch in here then. It's a fine idea. Paste. All right. This is really exciting. It's really exciting to just do a whole live stream where I'm randomly inviting people in. Here you go, come on in. And nobody comes. Nobody comes. My channel isn't that big. That's the problem. My channel is not that big. Gojirified, thanks for $5. From Sci-Fi Wire, Lucasfilm was looking to make Mos Eisley spin-off film, LOL. I read that article. They are absolutely insane. I mean, what is next? They're gonna do Tauntaun movies. They basically are doing nothing, but just scraping the bottom of the barrel. Scraping the bottom of the barrel. There's Mitch. How you doing, Mitch?
Hey, so I better turn you off.
Can I hear you?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? The volume's off, isn't it? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Let's turn that volume back on. Say a few words, Mitch.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
There he is. There's our guy, Mitch.
Let me put in a headset real quick.
Okay, all right. Yeah, cousin Mitch. To invite Jessie on and take away her Red Bull. That's a nice thing. Carl Hungus, thanks for $1.99. It's like throwing a party and no one shows. Hey guys, yeah, well, it's 10 o'clock at night on a Friday night. Everyone's doing their own live streams. I'm inviting people suddenly. I didn't plan this party. Ordinarily, I am a party planner. I'm a party planner, but we got Mitch in here, and that's a good thing.
The best parties are spontaneous, I think.
Andrea is telling me I have to show my face. Do I really? I don't want to. Mitch is handsome.
Dude, but you look good. Oh,
Yeah,
I love it.
Well,
yeah, I like that.
it's for real now.
Sell some merch.
We got to sell some merch wherever we can. So here we are. Let's see if Cecil shows up. And if Cecil shows up, maybe he'll show his face. That would be a good thing. Aunt Andrea is texting me from upstairs. She's giving me advice about everything. And that is a good thing. Yeah. Auntie Andrea. Auntie A. Auntie
Is
A.
she coming on? When is she going to make her debut? Never.
That's a good question. I don't think she ever will. I really don't. I don't think she's into this. I mean, she likes when I do it. But I don't think she necessarily wants to come on here. Look at why is it so yellow? Why is it so yellow? Yeah, well, people say Ethan is a Simpson. It looked okay before. What's going on here? Why is everything so yellow in my room? In my office, everything is yellow. You look good.
Well, I got a studio light. I spent some money.
A studio light?
Yeah, like a photographer's thing, right? So it makes me look nice.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Can you help me get one of those?
It's like $50 on Amazon. I'll send you a link.
Okay. Well, eyes are killed. Guys, what do you want? All right.
Umbrella guy's here. All right. Hey, hey buddy, how you doing?
Pretty good. I was like perfect time entry, you know, just right at the time when Ethan comes and jumps out of his chair.
Yeah, well, tell me I'm yellow. All right, let's see if darkening this.
Yeah, you are actually. It's very yellow in there.
Well, the room is literally yellow. I'm still yellow. I can't fix it. I don't know what to do about it, guys. When I'm hosting this, when are you going to start? Says Weaponized No Rage. Well, we're starting right now, buddy. Why don't you come on in here? What the hell? All right, hang on a second. Let's get Weaponized No Rage in here. We got 887 people chatting right now. In the chat, people are making fun of how yellow I am. That is, we're right now, dude. Come on in. God, you have to tell these people 800 times.
So if you could change your color to a different color like that, would you pick a what other shade besides like
Purple.
pea yellow?
Purple. I would like to be purple. How can I?
You can buy some purple. Look, watch this.
Are you
Turn
serious?
the studio purple.
What in God's holy name? What kind of magic is that?
Really?
That's phenomenal. That is phenomenal magic. Hold on, I'm missing super chats here. People are going nuts. They're so happy to see you guys. Michael Kuselin, thanks for $5. Got 2 copies of Cyberfrog. Looking forward to backing Red Rooster. Excellent. Thank you for your support. And everyone should be
buy 2 copies, one to read and one to get graded and put in a vault for your grandchildren.
Forever. Yeah. Paul Ulechi, thank you for $5. Hey there, Uncle Ethan. You're looking like a real Jack Girthy human sunbeam, baby. No wonder I'm a human sunbeam. I literally am a human sunbeam. See the TIE fighter back there? Where is it? Right there? My giant TIE fighter.
Yeah, I can see a corner of it.
I still haven't put up any pictures. I've got all the art around here that I need to hang up on the walls. Haven't done it. Yeah. Wow.
So did I catch it? Did I catch this correct? Did Kathleen Kennedy get fired? Is that what happened? Or was that where you just
no, it's not news.
Oh, not officially. Okay.
Yeah. Windfall, thanks for $2. More yellow than Tika. That is, you can't. That's racist.
That's
Break all
not
day.
cool.
Thanks for $1.99. You're looking SJ yellow. Tim Evans, Green Lantern would be powerless in your room. So many yellow jokes to make. So many yellow jokes to make. How are you guys doing tonight, anyway?
I'm doing great, man. I was just on the air with local guy Dave Ellswick talking about Red Rooster. Tim Lim and Mark Pellegrini are coming on my YouTube channel in the morning, 10 a.m. So we're going to talk about, I don't know, comic books, marketing. So, yeah, I think that should be very helpful for everybody.
Umbrella Guy, what's going on, my friend?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. I'm looking through these IDW numbers, still pouring over this, wondering how a company runs like this.
Oh man, yeah. So they're in the hole. Like, what's the status?
They, I mean, people would not believe this. Like when I'm saying this too, IDW is publicly traded, so these numbers are not made up. This is their own numbers. So for the year so far, they are in the hole by $6.7 million. Now they got hit by a $4 million tax hit, but comics alone, they've lost $2.5 million on publishing. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cecil's in the room. Also, weaponized nerve rage. Now it's a party. Okay, so everyone is pretty much in here now.
Hello.
Hello, Cecil.
Cecil.
Cecil, been a while.
And it's been a while. I was cut out of the High Council, cast aside like a leper.
Yeah.
Well, you probably deserved it.
Yeah.
No sympathy from this crew.
What have you done to earn sympathy?
My whole life is sympathetic.
It is. Yeah, it's something that good people should sympathize with. I do. I sympathize with you.
Thank you. I'm sober now, 25 days. You should have some fucking sympathy. I want to have a fucking whiskey right now, very badly.
Okay, I'm going to have some sympathy, and I'm going to have a shot to celebrate your 25 days of sobriety.
That's not nice at all.
It isn't nice. Is this it? No, I'm still yellow.
The whole time I've been sober, you've blocked me off the High Council, but then you say you don't want me on when I'm drunk. You're sending mixed signals, Ethan.
No, I'm
I'm
not.
not going to fix that yellow. It's because of the lighting. It's a lighting conflict between the camera and your light source.
All right, so I can't.
Is there a fire in your room, Ethan?
Kind of. Yeah.
No, his camera's probably set for tungsten lighting, and then he's probably got the fluorescent lighting. That's probably what it is.
Terrible, absolutely terrible. I wish I could fix it, but everyone's just gonna have to put on sunglasses.
If you have, what kind of camera are you using? Are you using a laptop camera or a?
Yeah, it's just my laptop.
Okay, I was gonna say if you're using an actual camera, you could change like the ISO or the write speed, and then you could tweak it and get those colors fixed. But yeah, everyone's just gonna have to deal, I guess.
Yeah, everyone's just going to have to. Somebody said in the chat, embrace the yellow. I think that's good advice. Let's just kind of deal with it and let's roll with it together. We are going to be yellow tonight, and that is fine. And by the way, I feel like having a drink. I don't know what you do. Well, listen, Cecil? I'm sorry. You're going to have to be strong in the face of other people drinking.
That's not my strong suit.
I understand that, but you're gonna have to learn. We're gonna have to learn to be strong while other people.
Hey man, you gotta pass those challenges eventually.
What about Tug? Are you drinking or your gallbladder still fucked up?
Yeah, I'm not drinking tonight, so at least that'll be 2
gallbladder. What happened? What happened to your gallbladder?
I had surgery Thursday night, right on to Friday. So it just said. It said, yeah, I don't want to work anymore here. So I was like, all right, get out. It was kind of like kicking out somebody that doesn't pay rent anymore,
Oh, my God.
Oh, God forbid my sister does that.
Are you still living with your sister, Cecil?
Yeah, of course. What do you think? I got a job?
Yeah, I don't feel like well, you would have told us anyway. I think you would have let us know if you got a job, right?
Yeah, definitely.
What would you like to do?
Nothing. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing what I was meant to do.
Hey, Cecil, what is ketamine like? Isn't that how you got canned?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I can't. I feel bad recommending something like that. I mean, but I'm not gonna lie, it's fantastic. I bet ketamine was actually in the mix when Tug got his gallbladder taken out. It's commonly used.
We should ask you. How was it? How was it, Tug? Are you still feeling pretty good from pain meds?
Oh yeah, I still got enough pain meds to take me through at least another week.
Your voice sounds better.
Yeah.
They actually stopped using ketamine in high concentrations for humans because they found out that all the people that were having afterlife experiences and they all had one thing in common. They had a high concentration of ketamine in their in their anesthetic mix. So they started lowering it, and now people don't have those dreams anymore. It's good shit, is all I could say. But I wouldn't recommend it to anybody.
Don't do that. Yeah, that's a bad idea.
I did it years ago.
My writing professors would care to disagree. They say ketamine is great for everything.
Writing professors? What kind of school do you go to?
I'm going to film school right now. Nothing major.
Oh, okay.
That is major. What are you talking about? Film school's awesome.
No. I mean, like, nothing major as in, like, I'm not going to a huge fucking university or anything, you know, just a normal college. I mean,
Well, that's probably better than a big university, in my opinion. I went to a small school. It was nice.
Yeah, you don't get as many douchebag professors. There's none of the crazy politics-obsessed rants the professors will go on. You just get people who are there to do their job and get their paycheck.
Yeah, that was my experience. It was a private, like, Christian kind of school, and I complained at the time, right? But like, looking back, I'm like, you know, I had it better than a lot of other people. It was pretty nice. I got a great education.
Well, clearly.
I'm so happy Weaponized Nerve Rage is in here. You know, we talk about COMICSGATE, and we talk about the scale of COMICSGATers in terms of their voices and their YouTube presences. And on one end, you have the umbrella guy, who is calm and rational, right? Umbrella guy, you have the facts. You're a reasonable human being. Even when you are not on painkillers, you are calm and rational. And then on the other hand, on the other side of the scale, over here, is Weaponized Nerve Rage. Okay, he is the other extreme of COMICSGATE. He is the guy who you'll hear him if you are a subscriber to his channel, which you should be. Absolutely subscribe to Weaponized Nerve Rage. You'll hear him flick open his lighter, light a cigarette, and he is quick to use the F word, the F dash word. Remember that?
It's my favorite. It's my second favorite word in the English language.
What's your first favorite word? Not the C word.
Esoteric.
Esoteric is a good word.
It's a good
word.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first you like esoteric, then you like, right? In that order?
Yep, in that specific order.
Mm.
And then, you know, just to complete the top three, sesquipedalianism is number 3 because I enjoy the irony in the word.
I don't even know what that is.
It's the tendency to use unnecessarily long words, and it's an unnecessarily long word.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, self-descriptive. So what's up with those IDW numbers? Let's make fun of IDW for a second. I just got word. Oh, I love it. This happens live sometimes where I have a realization I want to share something with you about IDW. Sorry about the clap. I should do a clap warning. But boy, am I excited about this. Boy, am I excited about this. And I've got people who let me know. I've got spies everywhere. You have to understand. I have spies everywhere right now. And somebody sent me this message. Oh my God, you're going to love this, umbrella guy. You're going to love this. So I can't give away the identity. I've got to be careful about what this person said to me here. I'm going to be reading this. Let's see. I think the tide is turning back towards customer service. IDW Justin had to pull down his tweets yesterday, and there are meetings about his conduct going on right now today at IDW.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I said, there are? How do you know? He said, and he told me some details about how he would know. He said, I think Hasbro is unhappy. They keep having to deal with their shit. I said, is that right? Are you 100% aware that those meetings that are going on today were about IDW Justin and his Twitter account? Now, IDW Justin basically threatened the president and all of his supporters. He said that, you know, part of his daily frustration was not being able to choke out, like physically choke out Trump supporters. Come and get us.
And the French knew how to deal with you too, you know.
Oh yeah. Chop off our heads. Said it wasn't.
There wasn't even that. There was more than that too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there were
I can't-
3 brand new ones, and I mean, he was like a gold mine, and no, I guess nobody had noticed it yet. He was just a mess.
Absolutely.
There was also the one where he was talking about punching out female Trump voters.
Wow.
Yeah, I think
That's
Bounding
low.
into Comics just did a story about that.
Mm.
So it should still be easy to find if you go to Bounding into Comics' Twitter feed. They're a really good news site. Great alternative to the fake news of Bleeding Cool and CBR and such.
Yeah, I like them. I like them a lot. They're really cool. Yeah, the guy's been nice to me.
Well, we always, if he has something that's relevant, I do share his stories. But he said it wasn't explicitly stated as such, just described as another PR nightmare we have to address. Let's see. I immediately went to his Twitter, saw none of his tweets would load, and put 2 and 2 together. So, sounds good to me. Sounds pretty good. It seems like IDW Justin is being dealt with. IDW is such a garbage company. They're infuriating. They're absolutely infuriating. This is not the first time that they have insulted the fans. This is not the first time that they have been irresponsible with franchises that have been put in their trust, held in their trust. And this is certainly not the first time that they have isolated, people who agree with COMICSGATE, separated them out and suggested that they don't belong buying their comics. This is good news. I hope this turns the tide. All we can do is stand up, guys. All we can do is stand up and say, we're the alternative. We are the alternative right now.
Yeah, I wonder.
Go ahead.
I wonder what something like a G.I. Joe or a Transformers could raise if it was crowdfunded. Like Hasbro has to be incredibly upset. Yeah, it'd be absolutely massive. It would get the word out that the book is. I think it would reignite the fandom for these properties without a doubt. Right? Hasbro has to be incredibly upset.
The funny thing is there was another incident not too long ago where even the SJWs got really pissed off at IDW. Max Visaggio was writing Transformers versus Visionaries, and in issue 1, she was forced by editorial to kill off a fan favorite character. And she got in the media, and Mag started raising a big stink about it, was all pissed off about it, and basically told them to screw themselves over and over. And that kind of got a lot of SJW heat thrown at IDW because they had pissed off, one of their poster children, Mags.
But she was taking a stand against editorial, though. I don't know. I mean, depending on the circumstances, I don't know. I have to look into that.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot. That's basically the totality of the information that came out. There was an interview that was done about the series in general, and she kind of just threw that in as like an aside almost. Oh shit.
Yeah, I saw a exchange by everybody's favorite boy, Tim Doyle, talking about how all the sociopaths over there. Here, I'll actually read this, and you tell me who this is about, Mitch. You can tell me who this is. So it's Tim Doyle and Steve Horton, who works with IDW, okay? He just finished something. So Tim Doyle says, they're not well. Always straight white men who think they're victims of feminism and diversity, no knowledge of what others suffer through, low-level sociopaths. Steve Norton says, true, and at least one white woman in comics I know of. I wonder what white woman they're talking about.
Yeah.
So
sleaze, man. Absolute sleaze.
He's getting
I don't need that
crap. With somebody that has been part of a harassment campaign for years now with Tim Doyle. And
how do you like Tim Doyle just aiming his target right on your wife? How do you like that? How do you like Tim Doyle just out there looking at it, trying to figure out what he's going to do? How about that?
Yeah, I would say I'm not very happy about that. And yeah, I'm just not happy. I'm not happy at all. Whatever. I don't know what to say, man. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything on the air that I would regret. But yeah, it's scuzzy. It's scuzzy. Well, what really bothered me today is he was out commenting. You're painting the president as a racist, and then tying me to be a supporter. I mean, he's got followers who believe everything he says, right? And these are probably some of these people aren't high functioning, I would venture a guess. So they're going to draw some kind of crooked, strange association. And he's the kind of guy, he's out there telling people to punch Nazis and all this other kind of crap. and he's drawing these vague, sly, subtle, creepy associations, and someone is going to try to look brave, like a hero, and do something really incredibly stupid, and somebody's going to get hurt. And I don't think any of that's very cool at all. At all. I'm not happy about it.
Yeah. Yeah. We're looking at this.
I mean, it's the worst. It's the worst.
Yeah, it is. It is the worst. It is the heart of COMICSGATE. And what are these tactics ultimately about? These tactics aren't really about you. They aren't about Elizabeth. They're not about me. They're not about any of us as individuals. They are about, they're all about politics. They're only about Tim Doyle being happy with who's sitting in the White House, who's in control. Tim Doyle would definitely would have liked it if Obama had served another term. Barack Obama is the one with the children in cages. He did the exact same thing that Tim Doyle is all upset about. Those pictures of children in cages were from Obama's term. I agree. Something needs to be done about this. I don't like seeing kids treated that way. But to assume that this is happening just because there's a Republican in the White House is faulty thinking. You should have been upset when it was happening under your guy. If your people were still in the White House, it would still be happening. It is only being brought to people's attention.
If you're right on the money. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but yeah. And why now and not on day one, right? If this was happening on day one of the Trump presidency, right? I mean, they spent all this time fussing with whatever this, like, Russia insanity, right? Which all they were trying to do was divide everybody up and stoke anger and resentment on both sides, and they've been very, I would say, quite successful at that. I mean, they've created situations like this that we find ourselves in. They've got these people so riled up that they're attacking comic book artists.
That is correct.
It's mad.
It's doing. The media is actually saying, well, if you supported Trump, if you're a Republican, you are by default racist, and therefore, you deserve whatever happens to you. You tell that to a bunch of dummies too stupid to figure out that Rachel Maddow is full of shit. You're in trouble.
That was the fakest cry in the world.
I felt bad for her.
You did. You felt for Rachel Maddow in that moment?
Yes.
Empathy?
I think if Trump really wants to do an olive branch to the other side, he should put Hillary in charge of the Space Force and maybe make her queen of the universe.
Sounds fair.
I think that would be a step in the right direction. That's all. It's not too much to ask.
Yeah.
I wonder how comics looks. When you see just piles of people going out and saying, hey, all of this stuff about Trump, how can you as a conservative feel safe within this industry? When you have people saying that, you hate children, you're not a human, you don't deserve anything. Like you said, what happens to you, you deserve it. I mean, how can you feel good walking into, say, Marvel? I mean, that's kind of a lie. I don't think there's any conservatives in Marvel anymore. But I mean, how could you feel good?
Yes, there are. Oh, yes, there are.
Are there really?
Oh, yeah. Big ones. Some of the biggest artists drawing the biggest books at Marvel right now are Republicans.
Erica Henderson?
Huh? Erica Henderson. Oh my God! Erica Henderson threatened me and my colorist this week. That was interesting.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was Jordan Boyd, man, trying to throw out on you, man.
Being bullied by Erica Henderson. What are you kidding me? Oh my God! What a nightmare.
I don't think they know how beloved Kyle Ritter is. Kyle Ritter is beloved.
Yeah, I know.
Good fandom.
Good luck bullying Kyle Ritter. We pay him too well. Kyle's not going anywhere. This is the thing. What we're starting here is big. It's going to be long lasting. This is not a temporary job. This is something that is going to last for a long time. We are rebuilding comic books from the ground up by getting a fan following to come along with us and support us by being kind to them, not calling them Nazis, not filling their comic books with stupid ideological agony. We are just going to offer them an alternative to social justice warriors. And guess what? It's working. Cyberfrog right now, 306. Last time I checked, it might be higher now. $306,000 raised in 3 weeks. That's more than Erica Henderson makes. So we can afford to. That's a little more than she makes on a comic book. So we have surpassed Erica Henderson and what she can offer Kyle Ritter. We have surpassed what the rest of the industry can offer, Kyle Ritter. And that can only be a good thing. And that is due to people like the ones in this chat room right now, most of them, the ones who aren't getting their comments banned by Instaban. 1,310 people watching right now. They all came to see, they didn't come to see Cecil. They all came to see Umbrella Guy. Yeah.
It's good, man. Your turnout is awesome. Your content, though, has been great lately. I mean, it's really good. Always been good, but man, the humor has been kicked through the roof. Plus everything that I was looking at the Disney numbers. Actually, I've been looking at them. Have you covered their numbers lately?
No, that's not really what I do. I mean, you know what? My focus tends to be on the garbage media. I've said
Kevin Berwick's like a man crush level obsession with you.
Spidley, thank you for a $50 super chat. How do you reconcile Joss Whedon's views with Serenity and Firefly? Those stories are libertarian/Republican and antithetical to Josh's views. Did that POS steal? POS means part of the solution, by the way. I don't think he knew that. Did that POS steal these great stories? Josh wrote Serenity. Okay, Riefenstahl wrote The Longest Day. I'm confused by this super chat. I want to answer it because he paid $50 for it. How do I reconcile his views with Serenity and Firefly? Well, you know what? To be honest with you, I don't know if Joss Whedon was a great big SJW when Firefly was on the air. SJWism is kind of a new thing. It's a new phenomenon. It only started popping up around 2014, it seems like. Social justice warriorism. When people's leftism became so very, very extreme, their activism became so extreme that they became toxic to normal society. Joss Whedon has lost his mind. And that's clear from his YouTube, or not from his YouTube, from his Twitter. It's clear that Joss Whedon has completely lost his mind, that he's full of angst. And that I wouldn't really trust anything that he created now to not be filled to the brim with his political angst. I wouldn't go see it. So people who enjoyed Firefly, you are seeing Joss Whedon before he went crazy. And I guess that's my best answer. I don't know if you guys have a better answer to that.
I think it's also really got a lot to do with, actors and directors and such in Hollywood are very much the people who toe the line. If they see it moving in a certain direction, they're quick to follow because they understand that their job is on the line if these politics, if their politics are different than somebody else's. And I mean, I think the last thing he really did that wasn't heavily politically infused was Cabin in the Woods, actually. Even after Firefly and Serenity. But I think he just kind of started going with the flow, and then he doubled down after the allegations came out, which just made it look even worse.
The allegations the allegations were that what?
Oh, the sexual harassment, the casting couch, the when Me Too went after him, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's got that's another thing, that sordid history. It's very interesting how these people that point their finger so much, it seems like they're trying to divert away from themselves. It's so often.
SJWs always project.
Yep.
I think you guys spend a lot of time looking at the negative stuff at Marvel, but there's also a lot of positive stuff. Iceman, Wasp, West Coast Avengers are all coming in now. So there's a lot of good stuff to look forward to rather than just dwell on negative.
Cecil, you need to start drinking again. You're talking crazy.
So Elizabeth just texts me. She says, Tim Doyle just said I had internalized misogyny.
Are you?
You do. You have internalized misogyny?
Elizabeth has internalized misogyny. Whatever that
I'm going to look this up right now.
Yeah.
Maybe she should see Tug's doctor. It sounds serious.
Yeah, get an X-ray.
Yeah.
Root it out.
Where do these words come from?
Well,
Tim Doyle
I guess some creepy college or whatever.
Tim Doyle is the man who walks around his female neighbor's yard at 2 a.m. Allegedly hunting for Pokemon. 40 years old and played Pokemon Go.
Not just that, the baby bones thing. He said that. So in his yard, he found some bones with kids' clothing on them, called the police about it, and it turned out that they were chicken bones. Okay, now that sounds really creepy, like he's hiding something, allegedly. I need to
Well,
throw
it
that
would
in
not
there.
only
Voodoo rituals in his backyard to try and stop the evil.
Yeah, I'm just
comic
saying,
universe.
like, it feels like he's saying, if you go through my backyard and find, some bones with kids' clothing there, those are just
I
chicken
didn't do it.
bones.
Yeah, they're just no. You know what it is though? It also shows like his incredibly poor judgment and his conspiratorial frame of mind. He could find a picnic, the results of a picnic, and think it's something for CSI. He is a Looney Tunes. He is a clown, and for him to say that Elizabeth has internalized misogyny, he has externalized misogyny. This woman who said, "Hey, what's going on exactly? Why are you walking around at 2 a.m. with your phone in our neighborhood?" And he answered her by saying, "Hey, I'm not trying to rape your dog or anything. I'm playing Pokemon Go." And she says, "Could you please not talk to your neighbor? What you talk about bestiality to your neighbor? Could you please not talk to your neighbors that way?" And he says, "Well, sorry, just tell your pets to stop sliding up in my DMs, and then maybe, I don't go that way anymore. I don't f dogs anymore." So, he's talking this way to a woman. He's talking this way to a woman. A woman has specifically asked him to stop what is in essence sexual harassment, and he doubles and triples down on it. That is called externalized misogyny. That is right there out on the surface. And if I were his neighbors, I would be deeply concerned about a man in a green fluorescent green banana hammock who claims, apropos of nothing, to not want to have sex with their dog. I didn't ask. That wasn't in my head until you put it there. I don't think Elizabeth has anything to worry about. She is a goddess among women.
Absolutely.
Andrea. And
I'm just impressed that he walks around.
what?
I said, I'm kind of impressed that he walks around at night. That's something.
Yeah, he's getting a little exercise. Well, listen, prowling. Honey, I'm going outside with my phone to play Pokemon Go. I mean, that's a conversation that goes on in an adult's house.
He's a little too old to play that, I think.
He's a
How
little too
old
old
is
to be
he?
doing 95% of the shit he's doing right now.
Yeah. He's a very silly person. He's very, very silly. His life must be bad. It must be really, really bad. I do.
There's a couple of like conspiracy theories going on around Tim Doyle right now.
Really?
People are basically thinking that he's some people who I talked to, part of a couple of efforts that we're working on, basically have come to the conclusion that Tim Doyle might very well be like blackmailing people who wanted to sit on the fence or just stay out of the COMICSGATE talk, and that Doyle has been forcing them to enter the discussion.
Welcome to John Malin. John, how are you tonight?
Good, Ethan. How are you?
It's a pleasure to have you on Comic Artist Pro Secrets again. It's been a little while. Happy to have you here. Let me introduce you to everyone on the panel. We've got Cecil. We've got the Umbrella Guy, that Umbrella Guy. We've got Mitch Breitweiser, artist of the upcoming Red Rooster Indiegogo campaign. And we've got Weaponized Nerd Rage, and I am your Uncle Ethan Van Skyver. It's great to see you again. Artist, John Malin, artist of the incredibly successful Indiegogo campaign, Jawbreakers. Really, it's an honor to have you on the panel.
Thanks for having me. I just really wanted to be able to pop in here and say congratulations for the $306,000 that you and your fans have raised for Cyberfrog.
Respect. Thank you.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Not even that. The number one highest, comic book Kickstarter, crowdfunded ever. You shattered the hell out of the Alt Hero record.
Yeah, we beat Alt Hero. We're gonna keep going. I talked to Zach about this. I said, when did Jawbreakers end? Like, what did you guys end at? And he said, we ended at 194. You can't even remember that. The Jawbreakers only being at 194,000. And then he opened up into a store, and Mark Waid harassed him, which caused him and you, John, to have an explosion in funding by people who just were sick and tired of it. We're just absolutely sick and tired of this SJW mischief. Good. I mean, this is the thing. We hitch these SJWs up to plows. They don't understand it yet. We have learned to monetize SJWs. These people work for us, in essence. The more they talk shit, the more we get paid. and that's just fine. We don't want it any other way. I'm waiting for them to pick a fight with me, and nobody will. I've decided to extend Cyberfrog by 2 weeks, but we do have another week to go. We have another week of funding to go. Brian, thanks for $10. Tim Doy is a Deep Soy operative, and he must be stopped. They all must be stopped. They're coming for the children. Star Wars comics, video games, cartoons, school, SJW, Deep Soy cancer must die. Well, Tim Doyle, I think, is just coming for your donuts, but no, he is an agent of the far left. Absolutely. I do not know what he gets out of this, except that he is some sort of a sadist who enjoys trying to make other people suffer, who voted Republican. And this is what bullying is. This is what harassment is. This is what SJWs do. And he's able to do this because he is self-employed, and he thinks that shields him from repercussions. And we'll see about that. We'll see about that. What the hell was I talking about before? But yeah, so we're going to keep Cyberfrog open for another 2 weeks. And we are going to see if we can get it up. Right now, it's up to 306,000. It's projected to get to 400 over the next 7 days. Leaving it open for 2 weeks, I'd like to end this at a nice 500,000. And I think that will send a message to the comic book industry. By the way, I'm hearing from high ups, important people in comics, who are reaching out to me, rather impressed with this. Today, I received a very, very interesting job offer that I turned down because this is just the direction that I need to go in. The idea of going back to working in mainstream comics again after this is so depressing. It's just so depressing. We don't need to do that. We need to continue on the course of what we're doing right now. Right now, we are creating a brand new method of distributing and creating comic books for the fans who have been abused and kicked around. The Grand Inquisitor says, I missed a couple of super chats. I know I did. I'm sorry. We're talking very passionately here. I will try to read the super chats later. I'll read them all in a row, but I want to get a conversation going with these boys here. John, what do you see is the future of what's the next step? What is the next phase for you, in your opinion, of what we're doing right now?
Ooh, boy, it's a big question. I think what would be great is to see a following of titles from people across the industry. When their exclusives are running out, to see them come over here and do what we're doing. People like Mitch coming over here and doing very well. You know, I think for our community, I'd really love to see in a 30-day period, you know, these guys that can really move the needle, pulling 150,000 in a 30-day period. I think that would be a really great goal. Again, Jawbreakers did 190. So if we can get everybody into the 150 area, I mean, that'd be great. I mean, 100 grand is great. But I think as a community, if we could set the goal at 150 for all the people deserving. I mean, you have to have great art. You have to have, you know, at least good story. If you can have great art, great story, awesome. And but there's going to be a whole tidal wave coming, and it's not necessarily just going to be in our community. It could be from other communities as well. Scott Snyder has a YouTube channel that he's using now to start building up an audience. So I'm looking forward to see him doing something through an Indiegogo. But yeah, eventually this will be the future, and the books will become very high quality, I hope. And I know, Ethan, your goal is that you are trying to make your masterpiece. And I think that is the complete right direction to go for these, because if you just go for a cash grab, it's not going to work. You might hit well on the first one, but your sales are just going to decline. We have to run it like a business to build. So if everybody is trying to do their absolute best, then I think we have a very bright future building these audiences and making more and more books. So, if you are extending your campaign by 2 weeks, I was already saying that I believe you're going to do 500,000 by close. So if you're going to go 2 weeks, I'm going to say 600,000, give or take 20 up or down.
You're taking bets. taking bets on where we land. I doubt I doubt I'm going to get to a $500,000. I don't want to set myself up for disappointment. We keep expectations low, but I think that we'll keep this campaign open. I would love to see it get to $500,000 because I think that will send the proper message. And not only that, I don't want to see people like Mitch settle for 150. I expect that Red Rooster, as this thing keeps rolling, I expect to see Mitch do better. Mitch and Elizabeth are going to do better than Cyberfrog did, because people like this. People like the way this feels. People are enjoying watching this kind of success happen. They want to be a part of it. They want to continue it. They feel like they're saving comics, and they are. We are saving comics. We are saving comics. We're saving comics for ourselves. We're saving this part of American culture that is going bye-bye because it has been infiltrated by SJWs who are only interested in using comic books as a way, as a bullhorn, to espouse their far leftist wackadoo ideas. That's it. They're not interested in making fun entertainment for people like we got into this to do. They're interested in, creating filth, garbage, and forcing you. This is the evil of it. Forcing you to pay to have to read their nonsense. You don't want to. You wouldn't hear it for free. If you heard somebody sputtering this gibberish on a street corner, you'd walk right by them. You would ignore them. They want you to actually pay to accidentally be forced to listen to their sales pitch for their far leftist ideological bullshit. This has to stop. This can't be allowed to stand. We can't allow them to continue to do this to fans. We can't allow them to continue to do this to comics under their bullshit reasoning of, hey, there's always been politics in comics, hasn't there? Look at Superman beating up a guy who abused his wife. That's not politics, you fucking idiot. There aren't two. There's no. There is no debate about Hitler. There's no debate. There's no real debate about the evil of Hitler. Everyone wants to punch Hitler. And by the way, comics used to show Wonder Woman beating up Japanese people. You want to use that for an example? You want to talk about the way comics used to be political? Let's not go there. Instead, let's just decide that comics should be all-inclusive. Comics should not be used as a platform to denigrate people, to exclude people, to preach at people, to proselytize, and to promote an ideology. They should be 100% escapist fun. That is what somebody is paying $4 for. In my case, $25. Thank you very much. That is what somebody is paying $25 for Cyberfrog Blood Honey, and that's what they're going to get. And we will continue to show that this attitude is successful. This attitude is where the money is. And this
that's the bet, right?
That's
the bet. You bring the joy, you bring enthusiasm, and the audience will show back up. That's the gamble that you're taking. That's the gamble you took, and look, you're being rewarded for it. And now we'll deliver product and bring the joy right to your doorstep for you to indulge in, and the audience will grow, and you'll keep coming back for more.
How excited are you about Red Rooster right now?
Dude, the last couple of weeks, I have never been more. I just haven't felt this enthusiasm. I haven't felt this energy since I started working in this business. Absolutely. Like I feel like I'm 22 years old again.
Me too.
It's
got a lot of
amazing.
Incredible responses for that fan art submission too.
It's just pouring in. I can't believe it. Like Elizabeth, the last few nights we've gone to bed, she's like, I just can't. I have to pinch myself because it's just the energy that these people are bringing to us is incredible. A year and a half ago, I didn't think this was even possible at all. I didn't know what we could do in a crowdfund. I was pretty well committed to doing this anyway. I've been developing this Red Rooster project and this project called The Futurist. I've been pretty publicly developing these projects for some time, sketching them out, doing concept art. Dude, I just got off the phone. Ethan probably knows who I'm talking about, but I can't say it now. I got off the phone with a mega superstar artist today who has agreed to draw the Futurist project. All we have to do is make sure the Red Rooster crowdfunding is an absolute rock star success.
I think you're really overselling Cecil's artistic capabilities.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. And I'm telling you something that, like, when people see that artists and comic book people like this person loosen themselves from the big two and come work for us, they're going to see that maybe they should as well. This is an opportunity to actually do something that is going to fundamentally change the way comic books are sold, distributed, and offered to fans. And it's going to be successful. It's going to be very, very successful. I hope that person does come along. I'll bet you they will.
Oh, yeah. The conversation I had today was thrilling. They are 100% on board. They're totally enthused by your success, Ethan, and they believe in a bright and happy future for comic books. Absolutely.
They're all talking to me. A lot of pros are reaching out to me quietly, and they're just saying, "Dude, I just want to say congratulations," and I also want to say, how the hell did you do that? So everybody's nervous right now. Everybody's paychecks are dropping. They're plummeting. Comic sales are plummeting. And this is all the direct result of SJWs infiltrating and destroying the comic book industry, excluding fans, annoying fans, disenfranchising fans. It's time. I mean, this is the time for us to stand up and actually do something about it, provide an alternative. And that's what you're doing. Now, people are asking in the chat, how do I get Red Rooster? So Cyberfrog is still going right now. I believe you gave me a date. Am I allowed to say the date?
July 5th. Yeah, let's tell everybody. July 5th. So eat your hot dogs and burgers and drink your beers, then wake up the next morning feeling patriotic and back Red Rooster.
That's right. So July 5th, it's going to be Indiegogo?
That's right. Yep, Indiegogo. That's where it's at.
Okay, so we're going to promote the hell out of this. Red Rooster is the next thing. We are going to promote the hell out of Mitch and Elizabeth's Red Rooster Indiegogo. It's going to launch July 5th. Basically, just copy my Indiegogo outline. I mean, I don't really know. I copied Diversity in Comics. I copied Richard's tier structure. Just keep it real nice and simple. And he'll be out there trying to sell you guys. By the way, how about that? How about a comic book creator actually working hard to convince you to buy his comic book rather than just throwing it at you and saying, if you don't like it, you're a bigot. I'll do that anyway. If you don't like Cyberfrog, you're a bigot. Doesn't feel good to say that. It feels better to say, please buy Cyberfrog. Tell me what you think about it. And you know, I'm listening. You know, my ears are open, and I appreciate your support. And everybody is coming out to support this book, and I very, very much appreciate it. Oh wow, that feels better. That feels better.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very simple.
Ethan, also remember, change the title of this goddamn video. It's Ian Michael Chan is interviewing you. Change it to something else and put everybody's links to their stuff so you can promote Mitch's stuff and Tug's channel and of course my channel, which is the most important.
Poor Cecil. Cecil is my favorite film critic of all time, and I've said this publicly several times. So,
is he really?
You should. Yeah, dude, his film analysis is spot on.
Even more than Mr. Plinkett.
Yeah, deep insights.
Oh, still waters run deep, you know. I want to thank you. You inducted me into the Council of Cocks this morning. That was very nice of you.
Yes, the Red Rooster Order of Proud Cocks, Order of the Dawn. I get it all mixed up. I said it wrong. It's yeah. Particularly awesome people are getting badges and being inducted into the Order of the Dawn. Make you feel special.
I feel special. Thank you.
Well, I feel special too. Oh.
All right, I'm fixing it right now. Okay, that's why I'm quiet. I'm actually fixing, but I'll put Cecil. I'm not going to put. Am I going to put links to everybody? I'll probably do that when it's.
They also say I'm coming in pretty quiet. Can you guys hear me fine?
Dude, I hear you great.
Good. Yep.
Yeah. When you're putting the links up, put mine up first, and then if you have to get to the others later.
No, I'm going to actually do Mitch and John Malin and Gus. Better. How do you like that? Well, I mean, look, my title is so long. All right, let's do it.
I put asses in seats, Ethan. I want top billing.
With Gus. Did it work? All changes saved.
We're getting an echo from somebody.
Yeah, I know. Let me get rid of that. Okay. Now there's no echo. All right, so I changed the title. You can refresh it, and you will see that it now just says COMICSGATE Live with guests. It wouldn't let me put anyone's name in there because the title was too long. But very good. That's a good comment, Cecil. Now everyone is saying Cecil is the best. Everyone loves Cecil. They think he is one of the best guests that anyone could ever have. That confuses me. Cecil,
I believe in Bob.
Did you realize you would be so beloved by so many people?
I had a feeling.
As a child, you ever feel like people would be drawn to you?
No, I did not feel that. I feel like I was due, so I knew this was coming. I had a bad run there for a couple. So,
John Malin, what exactly is it about Cecil that you respond so positively to?
Ethan, that echo is terrible.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
I see.
I think you need headphones.
Let me find out what that is. And that was just, is it still there?
No, I think that's
Test.
okay.
It's gone.
That did it. Okay, let's go back to my important question. Don't dodge this question, John Malin. What is it that you find about Cecil? What is it that you find so attractive about Cecil?
In my experiences with Cecil, he comes off as pretty kind. I don't think I've encountered the drunk Cecil. But I will say congratulations on your sobriety, Cecil. So that is a good thing.
thank you.
Let's drink to it.
Mhm.
Yes,
Cheers.
Cheers.
I can't wait for it to be over.
Mm.
Like a living nightmare.
This is just temporary, I see.
It's
Cecil,
just, I wanted to do a clean out. My liver hurt from a couple weeks ago when I was on with Narkish on your channel, and then I got very, very ill. So
I think
it was time to do like a detox.
I think it's Cecil's sincerity. You could tell it all comes from the heart, and like this is the real guy. He's a pure soul, and yeah, just sincere. Yeah, I think that's why the fans are endeared to you, Cecil.
Yes,
Cecil,
more.
Cecil, I'm going to hold your feet to the fire on this. What is it exactly that you love so much about President Trump?
Well, that's a tough one. He does have a gold house in New York, which is, I feel, he might have been influenced by C-3PO at some point in his life to have such an affection towards gold. So I think anybody who has a connection to C-3PO can't be 100% bad. So there is goodness, and that's my compliment for the president.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So don't dodge this question. Why is the echo back? That isn't me.
Not me.
Cecil, is that you?
I don't know. I'm not doing anything different. I'm in a cave, though, this week.
Why are you in a cave?
No, I'm in the basement.
Oh, are you? Well, me too. I'm in a basement. It's kind of nice down here. I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't know where that echo is coming from. I would figure it out. Now it's gone, right?
You're good?
Yeah.
It's probably probably just YouTube.
You probably have a loose wire.
Well, I've been told that. So that's a good possibility. All right, let me see here. I should read some super chats. I think. I mean, the super chats are just stacking up. I didn't do this for money. I want you guys to know that I didn't do this tonight for money. I did this to basically get Cecil to tell his story. Finally, profit was quite the last thing on my mind. I just wanted Cecil to feel free, finally, to say what he needed to say. Cecil, do you feel like you've said what you need to say, or is there something else that you would like to say?
No, I just like being in on the conversation. I have no agenda.
You have no agenda.
I thought the agenda was kindness and compassion.
Well, of course, I have a few creators here in the chat with me, and I want to make sure that you guys know the importance of diversity, inclusion, compassion, kindness in your comics. And I think you guys, are slowly but surely getting the point.
Why is diversity important?
Why isn't Cyberfrog a Chinese girl?
Because then Eric Larson's going to fap to it.
Yeah, you kind of proved my point. I mean, Cyberfrog isn't a Chinese girl, and yet people still want to read about him. So why is diversity important? Can you tell me?
Well, he is green and from another planet, so I mean that's diverse.
Kind of. Yeah. Do you think that the fact that Cyberfrog is not let me see, open a new window. Do you think that the fact that Cyberfrog is not is something other than a white male? Do you think that is going to be helpful to him? Do you think he's going to reach a wider audience because of that, or what is your opinion? Do you think that I need to add more diverse characters in Cyberfrog in the comic book? Do you think that's going to help?
Well, I mean, how are you going to choose the survivors? I think
I figured they'd all be white males. Should I do something else?
no. That's
Straight white males.
That's
No?
a red flag for me. No, there should be one straight white male survivor, tops.
Just
Rest
one?
All right, two.
Two?
Fine.
I'm gonna use the Scooby-Doo rule. I'm gonna have 2 white males, 2 white females, and a dog. What am I missing? Who else was in there?
Scrappy. Fuck him.
All right, let's see here. Let me read these super chats. Lucifer Love Monkey said for $5, "Where's Cecil? I miss his soothing voice. He's right here." Skid Racket, thank you for $2. Hey, it's Friday. Ethan in chat. Celebrate with beer. Downshift, thanks for $5. I backed Cyberpunk at $50. My first comic purchase in 25 years. Thanks for bringing the magic back to me. Dallas Deadeye, thanks for $5. Don't talk about Supreme Leader Alex Becker like that, Uncle E, or else. I think people love Alex Becker. I think he's okay. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying he ain't telling me what to do. King Craigers, thanks for $2.99. New Battletoads game coming. Cameo in Cyberfrog? Absolutely not. Ragmuffin, thank you for $2. Would they dare to remake the new movies? Yes. Gojirify, thank you for $2. Nice donation. Megatron, thank you for $2. Get Mike Zero and ask him his sources. He doesn't know nothing. Barbarian Bunny, thanks for $2. Timmy Doyle wants to chat. Well, he can go for himself. Gojirify, thank you for $5 from Sci-Fi Wire. Lucasfilm is looking to make Mos Eisley a spin-off film. LOL. Carl Hungus, thank you for $1.99. It's like throwing a party and no one shows. Now everybody showed up. CPU Man, thanks for $2. Should show that pic that I DM'd on Twitter. LOL. Caustic Soldier, $2. EVS is the life of the party. Hey, Mitch. So Mitch, Caustic Soldier says hello to you. Ragmuffin, thank you for $2. Your voice does not match. You are a fucking pimp. Michael Kuselin, thank you for $5. I got 2 copies of Cyberfrog. Looking forward to backing Red Rooster. Thank you very much for that. I hope you're all looking forward to backing Red Rooster. Paul Ulechi, thank you for $5. Hey there, Uncle Ethan. You looking real jacked, girthy human sunbeam baby. Thanks very much. Windfallow, thank you for $2. More yellow than Tico. That's not nice. The Outpatient, thank you for trading $2. It's yellow because you are a human sunbeam. That is nice. Break All Day, thank you for $1.99. You're looking SJ yellow. Tim Evans, thank you for $2. Green Lantern would be powerless in your room. Clip, thank you for $2. Can you explain what Red Rooster is? Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear about Red Rooster.
Okay, so Red Rooster is basically Batman in a barn. So it's got a rogues gallery and all that kind of fun stuff. But he is a celebrated vigilante folk hero when we pick up the story. And he basically, it's a mantle that passes from generation to generation. It comes with a set of responsibilities, right? With a set of values and virtues. You got to pass this mantle, this legacy on to the next generation, and you have to train in order to properly be a Red Rooster. Well, this Red Rooster himself is not living up to these ideals. He finds commercial success in being the celebrated vigilante hero, and signs his life away to Kapow Cola. And becomes a brand spokesman, and maybe that's not always the smartest idea. Selling your soul for $300,000 on Indiegogo, for instance, right? I mean, that's it sometimes has its downsides. In our Indiegogo special, it's Red Rooster Golden Age. It's about his downfall. And then we're planning other books after this, and the other books will be, how do you come back from losing everything, making the greatest mistakes of your life, and rebuilding not only your own life, but reestablishing what it means to be a hero in the world. That's pretty much it. That's the basics of it.
Sounds awesome. I can't wait to read it. I really can't wait to see it get completed.
That sounds cool.
Break All Day, thanks for $1.99. Ha ha ha. Carl Hungus, thanks for $1.99. Your soy slippers match your yellow complexion. Shame on you. Chris Waymere, thank you for $5. Every time I hear Red Rooster, I have the Red Rover jingle go through my head. CPU Man, thanks for $2.
Send him right over.
You skip my super chat. LOL. Show them the pic I DM'd you. Break Smash, thank you for $5. Put a piece of white paper close to the camera for a second or two. It will adjust the white balance. Well, let's try that.
Yeah, that might work actually.
What a great tip. I don't know if it worked or not.
No, you're still Sinestro.
All right. Gojirified, thanks for $5. You are as yellow as the butter you licked in my fridge. Cecil Back, thank you for $5. Had to change my name for the love of Cecil and Nickelback. Yeah, still yellow. JR, thank you for $2. Cecil, 25 days. Fake news. You said you cheated. Cecil, is that true?
Well, yeah. On Saturday, I was at a 5-course dinner. It was like a charity thing, but there was a wine pairing with every course. So I didn't want to be a dick. You know, they paid a lot of money for me to be there. So I drank a glass with each course, but I didn't get blitzed or anything. It was just social at dinner.
That puts you back to 0, Cecil.
Well,
Yeah.
then I'm only at day whatever. I'm at day 6 then. Fuck.
Umbrella Guy, what do you think about that?
It's kind of like sort of 12-step. Is that how you're going, Cecil?
Sometimes you skip a step if you're in a hurry. You ever do that on the stairs?
Oh, I didn't think my skipping stairs applied to alcoholism.
Well, you're not thinking outside the box.
Let's see here. All right, so Lucifer Love Monkey, $5. Thank you for let's see, it says Cecil and Tug should start the higher council. You guys, that's up to you. Jesse N, thanks for $5. Hey, Uncle Ehe, can you make Cyberfrog, Rainbow Brute, or Soilo weightlifting tank tops in a 54-inch chest? Well, we can always talk to Crypto Fashion. Break All Day, thanks for $1.99. It's the bulb. Put a weight over it, a weight T over it. Tabletop Joe, thanks for $5. I watched a stream. I watched an Uncle Ethan stream for you for all the things you do, and it was yellow. Okay, that's I was going to play that song. Ragmuffin, thank you for $2. Can Cecil talk about buying mattresses? Ha ha ha. What does that mean, Cecil?
I don't know.
Do you have any reference to mattresses?
Cecil talk about buying mattresses. It's like a fucking Riddler type of thing. I don't know what it means. Maybe when I was drunk, I talked about a mattress. I don't know. I blacked out a few times during the chat, so maybe. What does that mean? I don't know.
I don't know. That's telling me to ask you. Cecil, are you moist? Asks Biotechnos.
I'm sweaty.
Let's see. GRP Poll says you should bring Booker T on next time. Okay. Spidley, thanks for $5. Harrison Bergeron, thank you for $1.99. Can't wait for the Rooster campaign. Let's see. Outpatient, thanks for $2. Tug, take credit for phoning Hasbro.
Yeah, I did phone Hasbro. Yeah.
You got that whole thing rolling. I was listening to you. You're a real troublemaker.
Why wouldn't you phone Hasbro? IDW won't listen, and they're basically telling you to, every Trump voter needs to be punched in the face. Well, and buy my G.I. Joe product that's sponsored by Hasbro. So why not talk to Hasbro about it?
I'm proud of you for that. Thank you for doing that. Hollywood Hulk Hogan, $2. Can someone give me a hell yeah, brother? Hell yeah, brother. Brad Taylor Boucher, thank you for $5. I hate how distributors can destroy a comic book store. My friend lost his because 3 distributors decided that our area only needed 1 shop, not 3. Yeah, that sucks. Justin Kelly, thanks for $4.99. Your lighting is a tribute to the 1895 first comic strip ever, The Yellow Kid. Joe, just kidding. Love seeing your face on the live chats. I'm only showing my face because Andrea said. She said, just show your face because Mitch has shown his. All right. I like to be more mysterious. I consider myself a radio voice, and I have a face for radio. I'm aware. GRP Poll, thank you for Canadian $2. You have double the viewer. The interview pulled in. Yeah, we've got 1,579 people watching right now. We do that here. People do come out to see COMICSGATE. People will turn out to see Cecil. I mean, definitely. Being from PA, thanks for $4.99. We are witnessing the dehumanizing and othering of conservative. Liberals will get violent next. A Cossack Soldier, thanks for $5. The next stage of their tactics, I know I've been a victim of it, is they will start a closed and secret Facebook pages dedicated to boycotts and fake news. Well, they already do that. Yami Cable, thanks for $5. Crazy how people like Tim Soil do the things they say they despise. Such hypocrites, like they actually brag about doing nasty stuff while complaining. That's right. Rag Muffin, thanks for $2. Talk about the revolution in the geek community, please. I feel like we are. I feel like we are doing that. And we're doing our small part. We're just individuals here. We're not a big organization, and we don't have the ability to threaten and coerce people because we're not gatekeepers. We're not gatekeeping anything.
We're not interested in any of that at all.
No, we're trying to make it free. We're trying to make it better for people. We're trying to make it so that more people will actually be invited and welcomed into the comics community. Adam A, thanks for $2. This tip is for YouTube. Ethan gets his finder's fee. Oh, I know, right? Spidley, okay, so we got you. Tom Barnes, thanks for $1.99. Sad when all they have is ad hominems. P Template, thank you for $4.99. As a small business owner, I'm so glad you're getting to live your dream. Can't wait for Cyberfrog. Thank you. And 1984 Trey, thanks for $10. It's nice being able to take and listen to you guys at the same time. Cecil sounds gay though. LOL. Cecil, he says you sound gay. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't hear it.
No.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
No. Massive Panda, thanks for $5. I got my paycheck today, and the first thing I did was support Cyberfrog. Wow, thank you. Sorry it took so long. Can't wait to get it. Thanks, Uncle A. Spidley, thanks for $2. POS means piece of crap. I know. Risky Analysis, thank you for $5. Do you think this SJW, a celeb shtick, should be a consequence of humanity's educated social media managers hired and given power over Twitter, Facebook, etc.? Yeah, definitely that's part of it. Spidley, $2. Cecil is looking pretty jacked. Cecil?
Thank you.
Yeah. Phantom Stranger, thanks for $2. The shortest joke in history is Tim Doyle's pee-pee. I have no evidence of that. Anthology, nor am I looking for it. 1984, thanks for $5. LOL, for me, taking a shit while listening to our Star Wars Cyberfrog hero, put a thumbs up, LOL. All right, I think Anth is drinking. Paul Bevins, thank you for $10. Whedon has always been an SJW. He made Willow gay and told people who didn't like it to stop watching, canceled a year or so later. He never said anything like that publicly again. He made Willow. I was thinking Willow the midget.
Yeah, so was I.
I was like, wait a second, Willow is gay? I had no idea. I mean, he could be.
He's also an Ewok, that guy.
Are Ewoks gay?
I guess it could
Yes.
be.
Yeah,
They're furries in disguise.
Yeah. Granted, oh my God, this just go on and on, guys.
Poor you.
Yeah. I'm gonna pound through these as quick as I can. Okay, Uncle E. In 10 years or so, you and DNC will be taking up Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con, and Marvel and Lucasfilm will be relegated to just a folding table. MAGA 2020. Anth, thank you for $2. Toe thumbs up for Ehe. $5 from Rick Tier. Thanks. Hope to upgrade to Cyberfrog. For Ashcan, looking into Jawbreakers first a month. Should invite Razor Fist on. Brian, thanks for $10. Tim Doyle is a deep soy operative. He must be stopped. They all must be stopped. They're coming for the children. Star Wars, comics, video games, cartoons, school. SJW, deep soy cancer must die. Amen. We are, what is it called? Chemo? Are we chemotherapy for SJWs? Somebody should start a channel called SJW Chemotherapy. I think that would be pretty cool. Carl Hungus, thank you for $1.99. Not a bad party for something so spontaneous. Wax Pants, $2. This is for Cecil. I want to hear his life stories. Well, we'll talk about that. Grand Inquisitor, thanks for telling. You missed a couple super chats. No, I didn't. Obion, thank you for $5. Uncle Ethan, what's the story behind the Kevin Berwick guy? He seems to troll you in all the articles. I have no clue. Honestly, that is the truth. James Ridge, thank you for $3. This is for Cecil to not tell his life stories. Outbid. We will not be. Somebody paid $2 to hear Cecil, $3 to not hear Cecil. You win. Yemi Caleb, thanks for $10. Soy SJW is just starting in Australia now. People in the eastern states are campaigning to remove any books that mention male or female terms in school and public libraries. It's crazy. I'm scared for kids. Carl Hungus, can't wait to support Mitch and Red Rooster. Thank you for $1.99. I can't either. I can't wait. I'm going to buy the biggest tier. Ragmuffin, thank you for how big's the biggest tier? I better shut my mouth.
It just escalated by $10,000.
Yeah, all right. Ragmuffin.
But I know you can afford it now.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, shut up, Ethan. Ragmuffin, $2. Bait your hook with the heart of the fish and the heart. Wait, bait your hook with your heart. The fish will bite. Jesse M, thanks for $10. Uncle Ehe, can you get Crypto Fashion to carry a Rainbow Brute Cyberfrog solo? Okay, yes. We're gonna do all of that. I'm gonna get all these guys to go work for Crypto Fashion. So Red Rooster shirts, and by the way, the shirts should be red for Red Rooster. I think those would be badass. We're gonna get those made. I'm gonna tell the Brightwisers how to do that, and I think they'll enjoy having those T-shirts. I'm wearing my Cyberfrog T-shirt right now. They sent me like 10 of these, so I'm gonna wear the same shirt every day. This is the birth of the Renaissance of comics, says Carl Hungus. Great Loner, thanks for $5. Ethan, I look forward to reading your Cyberfrog book with a nice bottle of Wild Turkey. Harrison Bergeron, thanks for $4.99. There's enough back issues of favorite characters. I'll raise my kids on this new wave of characters like Cyberfrog, Red Rooster, and the Jawbreakers. Brenda the Mountain, thanks for $4.99. Can you tell me about Red Rooster? Sounds like a comic I may want. Yeah, he pitched it just a few seconds ago. I'm going to ask him to pitch it again in a minute. $5 from Ant. Why does one dude look like a younger Liam Neeson? That would be Mitch. Mitch, do you feel like you look like Liam Neeson?
I don't know. I'm flattered. I've been told he's a handsome man.
He's
Actually, yeah, from like the Darkman days, and he definitely does a little bit.
I thought you looked like the president from Independence Day, Bill Pullman, in that time period. I think
He looks like a mashup of Bill Pullman and Tobey Maguire.
I don't know if I see that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Biotechnist, $10. Uncle Ethan, you inspired me to start my own Indiegogo for my book, so thank you. I pre-ordered my copy of Cyberfrog comic book. By the way, I'm looking forward to it. Trencher, thank you for Norwegian. Hi in Norway over there. Say 3 nice things about Cecil, please. Let's see. I like Cecil. I have no problem saying nice things about Cecil. Cecil is extremely funny. He's extremely subversive and intelligent, and he makes live streams fun.
Also, I have something, Ethan. We don't normally agree on things, but I do not like that Brie Larson girl for Captain Marvel. She does not have star quality. She's not a movie star. 100%, you were right. Nothing against her personally. She's an indie actress. She is not a blockbuster actress. And
I agree with Cecil.
Yeah, that's a shame.
There's no charisma. She's like a black hole of charisma. That's what I say. She just exudes.
She's about as fun as a visit from the mother-in-laws.
Yeah, she looks like a real party.
She looks like your older sister. You know what I mean? Like she's like your older sister. You look at her and she has zero sex appeal, and you just kind of go, "What the fuck is this?"
And she's always asking me to move out.
Oh yes. I see what you mean. You take that differently than I do. All right, Cecil sounds like such a cool dude, says Bagel Goose. Even when he drinks, I always love when he shows up. We can do this. Cecil can come on, once a week or so. I like having Cecil. The thing is, everyone wants him on the High Council, and the problem is that the High Council is a big show, and the audience, most of the audience, wants us to stick to Star Wars.
It's true. I'm not a Star Wars.
So Cecil is fun and everything, but then we fall off of the topic of Star Wars, and people don't like that. But he can come on this. This is perfect for him. He's great.
I'm not really insulted when I'm not on the High Council. I understand what you're trying to build over there, and I would fuck it all up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say you'd fuck it all up. It's just that we want to stay on topic. You're great, but yeah, we'll talk about that privately, Cecil. I care about your feelings. I don't want you to get hurt feelings.
Okay, give me your phone number.
Mark, $5. Not a Cecil fan, but this has been his best ever broadcast. Congrats, Cecil. How about that? Midnight in Exile, thanks for $2. I love Cecil because he's both unpretentious and self-aware, but conscious that he has to entertain. Cecil is a natural entertainer. He's a very gifted comedian. A lot of people loving Cecil tonight. Party Alm Civi, thank you for $4.99. What did I miss? Ian was here? No, he wasn't. Now there's a hangout, and Cecil is here. Hey, Ethan, no one else has made a vengeful ghost Teddy Roosevelt comic, right? Not that I know of, so that's all you. Dorby, thanks for $2. How can I order Jawbreakers now? You can go over, look it up. Jawbreakers on Indiegogo. It's still running. John Malin and Diversity in Comics, Richard C. Meyer. John Malin, it's still going, right?
Yep. I know Richard talked about shutting it down at some point, but he's done that a couple times. So, hop on it. We have a $25 tier, $50 tier, and the book, I believe, is expected delivery in August. So, yeah, hop on it.
How are you doing? Are you finished with it?
I'm on about page 30, I believe, right now.
So, how many?
Of 50.
That's not bad. You'll be done pretty soon.
Yeah, I expect to be done by last week of July or first week of August. So.
Beautiful. Okay, so go and find Jawbreakers on Indiegogo. Your time is limited to order that book now. Okay, your time is definitely limited. Go over there, do that ASAP as soon as you can afford it. They'd really appreciate your support as well. Because reasons, thanks for $5. I just joined in, but I am as irrelevant as Diversity. Ant, 1984 again, $5. Cecil, he gets drunk and starts hitting on men that aren't gay. LMAO. I'm joking, but not really. Cecil isn't gay, as far as I know. Scarlock, thanks for $10. As someone who
I know too.
Yeah, as far as you know, like if you are, it'd be news to you, right?
You never know. Jean Grey could come in and let me know something I didn't know.
That is a possibility. Marvel joke there. As someone who identifies as an augmented frog, mine are biological and magical, though. I think Cyberfrog really represents me. He represents everyone. Comics and Troops, $20. Thank you. First super chat, Uncle Ethan. Congratulations on $300,000. How plausible is an app that works like Indiegogo, but specifically for new comic book creators to crowdfund and ship directly to the consumer? Could that work? Thanks, F Moose. Yes, F Moose. Yeah, it could work. And we're looking at something like that. I mean, I think the model would be buy it now, one click. Comic book purchasing, comic book distribution. And if you wanted to create an app that did that, you would have a lot of luck. People still do like physical comics, and if you could find a way to ship them instantly, so that they have it, the same model as Amazon.com, you would be doing a big service to the comic book industry and to creators that crowdfund their comics. Nerd Wonder, thanks for $3.50. I'm the Loch Ness Monster. You guys give me a hug. Hi, Nerd Wonder. Mr. Storm Nation, thanks for $5. Could you have the comic intro with SJWs attempting to make peace with Hornets and then getting mauled? That would sound great. That'd be fun. Paul Bevins, $2. Make Cecil a survivor in Cyberfrog at 325K. Cecil doesn't want people to know what he looks like, so we can't really, do that. Chicken Sith, Mitch, post a screenshot of Doyle's internalized tweet. I'm blocked for existing while normal. So, Mitch, he would like you to tweet out a screenshot of that tweet. That's up to you.
Okay, I'm looking at it right here on my messages. I can't send it here, can I?
No, but you can. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wait a second. I don't know if you can. No. I better not.
You can do a screen share, but the quality would be terrible.
Yeah, you should. You should just tweet it out now so people could go see it. I think, and if they want to, on a separate screen. Of course, they don't want to leave this chat. I mean, we've got 1,689 people watching right now. This is just a regular night on Comic Artist Pro Secrets. I'm glad you guys are here. By the way, subscribe, guys. If you have not yet subscribed to these channels, you want to subscribe to Weaponized Nerd Rage. He is hilarious, angry COMICSGATE. You will definitely dig him. He's smart, he's on the money, and he's vulgar and cool. A lot of fun to listen to. You want to subscribe to Mitch Breitweiser's YouTube, which is called The Last Comic Book Artist. Is that correct?
That's it. The Last Comic Book Artist.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Definitely not. I'm going to be here with you. That Umbrella Guy. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to John Malin, who is what is your YouTube again?
Mortal Enemy.
Mortal Enemy. You want to subscribe to that, and definitely subscribe to Cecil, who is, everybody knows Cecil. Cecil is DICK and Comics, I believe.
Narkish is, yes, it is. Narkish is in the chat, by the way.
Oh, I'd invite Narkish in. Does Narkish want to come in? Hold on a second. Let me send Narkish I'll get back to the super chats in 1 second. Narkish, I'm just assuming you want to come in. If you don't want to, no hard feelings, but I'm going to send you, I'll send you a link.
Because apparently he's got some news.
Really? Okay, all right. Well, we definitely want Narkish in here. He's really, really great. Paste.
Is somebody vacuuming?
Somebody in an airport?
That is the sound of my computer, my laptop. I hate this thing.
Oh.
That is the sound of the back of my computer getting hot.
I thought you had it strapped to a Roomba or something like that. It was vacuuming.
This is why I don't like hosting super chats like this, because I can't really do it on my iPads. I have to do it on my laptop, and it's noisy and old. My laptop, I think I bought it in 2010 maybe, so I got to get a new one. I have money now. I can go get a new one. Let's see. Mr. Pete Channel, thanks for $2. Do my eyes deceive me? EVS and Cecil getting along? Yeah, of course. We get along in private, guys. I mean, you have to understand, most of what we do is shtick. McKinney90, thanks for $5. All of the SJW, now I've ruined it. SJW Comics Twitter enemies all in one stream. Tim Doyle's probably having a nightmare right now, seeing all these bigots in one spot. Skid Racket, $2. What is everyone's astrology signs? No homo. I'm a Virgo.
Taurus.
New Narkish.
Hey, Narkish is here. Hi, Narkish.
Hello.
I got a strike.
Oh, he's drunk. He's drunk.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Let's hear about the strike. What happened?
Oh, hold on. Sorry. I think I'm still listening to your lagged thing. Okay, here we go. What happened with the strike? I was making fun of retards and stuff. So, and then the channel just went blank.
Wait a sec. Oh, you were making. Oh, you were talking on your YouTube. You got a strike on YouTube.
Yeah, it just shut down. And then I got afterwards I got a thing being like, you violated our community, blah blah blah. And I was like, I do so many things, I don't know what I violated. I was watching the videos or making fun of retards, or like I don't know what one it was.
They get you for bullying?
Yeah, I imagine it was probably that. I think at the moment I just watched a video where it was a bunch of kids talking about gender or something like that, and then we moved on to I don't even know. I honestly don't even know.
I was watching you before. You had those co-joined twins that were also my.
Yeah,
it's like I'm making it up, but you were watching that, and that was you could have been kinder.
They both look like Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, no one wants to see that. It's gross. Get out of here.
Yeah. Well, that is a Narkish. So that means you're not going to be able to live stream.
Yeah. So there's whatever the hell we call our thing. Cecil might have to be on your channel. How long is it for? A month?
3 months.
3.
Oh my god!
I know. I just got done with one this month.
How did they work? Like, is it scary? Like, should I be concerned, or is it just like fuck it?
Okay, so this is basically what happens: is you're not able to live stream, so obviously you're not going to be getting any super chats. You can't do events or anything. There's no loophole around it, unfortunately. You can appeal it.
You can appeal it.
Richard said if I ever get one to contact him to see if I could. I was like, I don't know if we're in the same boat.
You and Richard fell out, so don't bother doing that. You know,
I just DM'd him a bunch like the past few days. We've been DMing. Okay, don't presume to know about my relationship with Richard.
I wouldn't. No. I believe I got a strike once, a copyright strike. Okay, for showing a picture of what's her name from Allison Mack from Smallville. And I appealed it. They warn you. They go, if you appeal this, and it could cost you your channel. And I went, fuck, I'm appealing this. I just showed a picture of Allison Mack. I don't think that's and it just disappeared. The copyright disappeared overnight. Because I was like, 3 months worth of not live streaming. That's a lot of income lost, and I can't talk to my fans. I can't. You got to appeal it. You gotta do your thing. And.
I got hit by an artist as well. I get hit by an artist for making fun of them in a video, and nicely though. But I appealed it, and it came back a couple of days later. But yeah, Narkish, just ask people. I mean, plenty of people will tell you how to appeal it and whatnot. And I mean, you still have a decent chance of winning. I mean,
I don't know. I think that'd be tough for me.
They may have nailed you. They may have gotten you.
Yeah, I think I got. The funny thing is, I was just talking to somebody today about like. Wanting to really shift that to a second channel, because it's like that's going to be if anything's going to bring my channel down, it'll be those super chats that I'm doing with like all the weird videos. And I was like, maybe I need to just push that to the side. Who knows?
Okay, well, do me a favor, Narkish. The chat is nervous to have you here, so behave yourself. I think what it is, guys, honestly, in the chat, it's not so much what you say, it's more like what you show. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like if you're showing a lot of video that that's unkind, and then making ruthless commentary about it. I mean, that might be cause for a strike. Narkish knows better. He's going to behave himself. So I'm happy that Narkish is here. Narkish and Cecil together are hilarious. They are Abbott and not Abbott and Costello. Both of them are funny. So I mean, I don't even know. I mean,
I wish I could get into Lou Costello shape.
They're probably more like Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong, kind of. I don't know. They're a lot of fun.
Maybe it'd be more like I don't even know those were a duo, but maybe like Michael Cera and Jonah Hill. They were a pair for a while.
Oh no! David Spade
and
Chris Farley.
Yeah, I think
that's perfect.
Which one am I?
You're Chris Farley.
That has to fucking ask.
From Tommy Boy. That team up. That's actually that's both of your humor. So. All right, let me just Narkish. I'm pounding through these super chats right now, so bear with me. I got to read these, or else Andrew will yell at me. Let's see. David Cadena, thanks for $5. Cecil, what would you do if Chuck Wendigo was alone in a room with you? Give him a pinch on his cheeks or tickle his soy chinny chin chin? Do you even know who Chuck Wendig is, Cecil?
I mean, I'm aware of him from your videos, but I could give a shit.
Oh, okay. So Cecil wouldn't care. Edwin Boyette, thank you for $4.99. Hey, Edwin Boyette. Hey, your guest has the second best hair in COMICSGATE. Yeah, he does. I'm envious. I'm really envious of Mitch's hair. Because reasons, thanks for $2. Stay well, EVS. Carl Hungus, $4.99. We are an organization. We are the Fandom Menace, and we are Legion. Hell yeah. I love that. I love that you guys are right behind me there with that. And I just, okay. Ewoks aren't gay, says Shamaniac. Watch the cartoon as a kid. They have nuclear family units. Same with 2 Ewok movies. Yubbing up. Barbarian Bunny, thank you for $2. Mitch, do a $25,000 tier for Uncle E. No, don't. JR, thanks for $2. Prayers for Narkish. All right, so Narkish, people are worried about you. The Outpatient, thanks for Canadian $2. Red Rooster will be Red Rooster $10 million top tier incoming. No, please. Anthology 1984 $2. Yeah, Uncle Ethan, I feel I'm drinking. Sorry, Cecil. LOL. I figured you were. Have fun, buddy. Drink up. Don't let anyone tell you nothing otherwise. Because reasons, thanks for $5. I think I was in Red Rooster's Halo parody. Wait a minute. Nope, just the dumb guy. CD, thanks for $2. Cecil sounds like Rip Taylor. I've said that. $2 from Anth says, give half the money I sent you to Cecil. Okay, that's $1. Hilo Jumper, thanks for $5. I can't find Red Rooster on Indiegogo. Also, how was Cyberfolk put together? Was it humans? No, he's an alien. He's an alien. You'll get his origin story. Acosta Soldier, $2. Red Rooster, all training, or does he have powers?
All training. It's Batman in a barn, right? He just digs deep, works hard, like all of us hardworking comic book artists, right? So I think that's aspirational. And you won't find it on Indiegogo yet. We're launching on July 5th. So that's
just get
that's
hyped up for it. Just get hyped up.
Yeah, tell your friends. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, dude. I'm having so much fun. I'm gonna draw it the way I've always wanted to draw a comic book. I'm so pumped. I haven't felt this good since I was 22.
Oh, that's so awesome, isn't it? So you guys have time. July 5th is when it launches. Save up your money. I mean, I know this is a concern. People do have to plan their paydays around these Indiegogos. So you have plenty of time to save up your $25 or $50 to back Red Rooster. And it's going to launch on the 5th of July. So you want to be the guy who comes in and helps that first day. If possible, you want to help that first day explosion and get Red Rooster the initial attention that it deserves. Shamaniac, thanks for $5. Can't spell Ewok without woke. Still waiting for more C3PO videos. Cecil, only 15 to go. A 20-part series is more than genius. So what have you gone? What's her name? Anita Sarkeesian on your C3PO videos? You backed out?
I had her on.
No. Anita Sarkeesian famously promised to do like a 20-part feminist video series for the money.
No, I'm still on track. I'm going to have it all finished by 2032.
2032. That's a pretty good. Okay.
Star Wars might be bankrupt by then, Cecil. So
Star Wars might be bankrupt by next year. What are you talking about?
Dude, I'm telling you. Yeah.
I don't like deadlines.
All right, I'm almost done. I'm almost done the super chats, guys. I'm so sorry. I know you guys are getting impatient with these, but it's just the way it is. Edwin Boyette, you have to stand up against the damaged little men like Tim Doyle. He's full of self-contempt and wants to inflict that on everyone decent. Yeah, well, yeah. Rhino 4563, thanks for $2. Narkish, were you watching Down syndrome trannies?
No, I don't know what I was. I'll have to review the video. I don't know what I was watching. At the time, I was talking about having sex with fat people. So I don't know.
It'll probably pull the video, so you won't even be able to really know what happened.
Well, it downloads to my the thing I stream with, so I should have a copy there. But yeah, they pulled the video immediately. So
every word is a strike.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
I think you're allowed to talk about having sex with fat people. I hope you are.
I was talking about how gross it is. So
it's different. Carl Hungus, thanks for $4.99. Each of you, would you pull a Pando and bone Rosie from the Jetsons? No, I don't. None of them. Well, no, none of us would. Jesse N, thanks for $5. I can build you a liquid-cooled streaming monster, maybe an AMD Dripper. Jesse N, come on over and do it. I don't know how to do that. I don't even know what that means. Midnight Cherry TV, thanks for $5. Next funding idea after Red Rooster breaks records should be a small anthology of 3-panel comics about Cecil made by comic skaters. Something small. How could it be small with Cecil in it? Cecil is
I disagree. I think the untapped resource is actually Narkish family stories. I don't know if you guys ever listened to Cancer Cast. Every story he tells is the saddest story you've ever heard. Last week he was talking about his childhood was so bad he would pretend he was on TGI Friday shows and he thought he was part of the Winslow family. With her.
I just wanted to be as loved as Urkel was by the Winslows. I mean, is that so bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't mind, honestly, to be honest with you. I think it's a good idea for Cecil and Narkish to write a book together and crowdfund that, a comedy. Well, I think it would be funny. I don't know. And it could be life stories, philosophy. Absolutely. I think people would love to hear would love to read. It would be like a bathroom book. You know, you leave it in your bathroom for the limited amounts of time that you read there. And just have Cecil's thoughts, Narkish's thoughts. Together, the Cecil and Narkish show in a book. People would
Michelle Perez already wrote that book.
Ew. No, disgusting. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be in support of that. I might even illustrate it. Chance, thanks for $10. Matt Fury killed off Pepe the Frog. Would you consider buying the rights to the character as a sidekick for Cyberfrog? SJWs would go ballistic, and you would hit 50K easy, maybe even 750K. Interesting. Yeah, I would be interested in buying Pepe the Frog. You better believe it. Donald Howitt, thank you for $2. Any idea what the sticker will be for the 30,000 K award? 300K award. Cyberfrog. It'll be a Cyberfrog sticker. I haven't done the art for it yet. Anth1984, thanks for $5. If Cecil isn't gay, people need to get him laid. Hashtag get Cecil laid. LMAO. Anth is drunk tonight. I'm sorry, Cecil. He's taking it out on you. JR, thank you for $2. Bert and Ernie. That's who. Oh, so yeah, Bert and Ernie. No, because Narkish is funny. Bert isn't funny. Gage Dubois, thank you for $2. Did Cecil grow out of Jeremy's pea cup? Ew. DeBuzz General, we're almost done, guys. $2. EVS, what did Pablo say earlier? I heard it was bad. Pablo made fun of Charles, what's his face's death? Krautheimer's death. Made fun of it. Wayne the Sex Machine, thanks for a Canadian $2. Narkish's stories are like American Horror Stories. Jim Bobo, thanks for $2. Damn it, now how am I going to watch Cancer Cast now? Shit. Ferret Fighter, thanks for $5. Mitch, did the Futurists ever happen? Looking forward to Red Rooster, thanks.
Yeah, hey, it's fund Red Rooster, make it a huge success. We have a master, legendary artist. I just talked to him today, and Ethan knows who it is, who's attached to the Futurist, and he's 120% excited about it. I think there's going to be a poster that comes out. So when we start hitting certain tiers for Red Rooster, we're going to announce the Futurist project. If we might even do like bundle a 12-page mini comic, so like a preview of the Futurists. Release a poster by this artist, announce what we're going to do, and then we'll probably crowdfund this book as well. Yeah, you back Red Rooster big time. We'll have more than enough funds to get this artist paid, and they want to come and play in our playground and do what we're doing and connect with you, the fans, and you're going to be thrilled when you hear who it is.
They are, too. Matt, thanks for $2. We need a mailing list for when Red Rooster begins. A mailing list. Why? You
can just follow me on Twitter or at The Last Comic Book Artist here on YouTube. I have mary-muse.com is the website, and there's a mailing list you can sign up for there.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm going to promote it often on this channel, so you guys will know all about it. I'll always have the link for it. I will promote the hell out of this. Don't worry about missing it. You will hear about it if you watch Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Trevor Wedge, thank you for $5. Possibility, Disney already knows Episode 9 will bomb. This anti-fan PR is to grease rails for blaming fandom menace for when they delay or cancel Episode 9. Trevor, I don't think so. Episode 9 is just going into production right now. They don't think it's going to bomb right now. Nothing's happened. Yeah, they are just trying to change the story about Soilo's failure. I mean, that's basically all they're doing now. Spidley, $2. I'm feeling jacked. Are you feeling jacked? Hell yeah, we all are. The Outpatient, Canadian, $2. Mitch, how many generations back does Red Rooster go?
That's a bit of a mystery. I've kind of tracked it back to a Crusader era. So there's like a landless French knight named the La Coque Rouge, right? Who goes around defending peasants, and he then I guess they makes their way to the West, and maybe there was one that was one of Washington's generals. So it has like deep roots in American history, and then in European history. But the enemies of the Red Rooster, you're going to find out, are more ancient and more evil than that. So it could go back even further, like way back. So your imagination is the only limit.
Kelsey Shannon's in here. He just said Fragga Boom. Is Dan Fragga in here? I talked to Dan Fragga the other day. Let's see. That'd be nice to see Dan come on here. Let's see. McKinney 90, $5. Just wait, guys. A future Comic-Con sales chart will show Cyberfrog, Red Rooster, and Jawbreakers in the top 5. We'll see about that. I mean, we're producing graphic novels, not regular comic books, but we might get there someday. We're definitely in the top 5 graphic novel sales. Believe that. Anthology, again, 1984. 1984. Drunk, $5. Tell Mitch to say, I know where you are. I know what you're doing. I will find you and kill you. He wants you to act like Liam Neeson. They have a very particular set of skills.
I know where you are. I know who you are. What's the rest of it? There's somebody's going to take this dub and and get me in a lot of trouble.
Well, we'll just say, I will find you and I will kill you.
I will find you and I will kill you.
I love it. That's going to get sent right to Tim Doyle.
Yeah, where you said it before. It's going to be Tim Doyle. I'm going to find you and I'm going to kill you.
Hamster Snake, thank you. That'd be fine. Hamster Snake, thank you for Canadian $5. Just say Cecil in the thumbnail, and wanted to ask how many times Cecil was dropped as a baby. Cecil, I don't think you were dropped as a baby, were you?
Kicked, never dropped.
Okay, that's
Then
good.
how did your sister turn out so well? I mean, was she just beloved and you were
Yeah. My parents sent me to Bible camp trying to straighten me out. Nothing worked.
Yeah, okay, so we're done the super chats. We actually did it. We got through it. Narkish, why Narkish? Why were you running a stream tonight? Did you feel like this was the kind of thing that you're meant to do? You're meant to make fun of fat retarded people or something like that? I mean,
no, I don't.
COMICSGATE and boring stuff like that.
Oh, that's cancer. That's awful to me. I don't want to talk about that. That makes me want to gouge my eyes out. What I do mostly with the super chats is I think it's more of a reaction to being told what you can't say. So I'm just like, how about this? I don't know. I like pushing the edge and making people feel uncomfortable. And also, I feel like a lot of people, it's usually what they're thinking anyway. I don't know why we lie to each other. I get to kind of do this nonsense when it's like, oh, that person's not gross. I can say it. Just say they're gross. I don't know. It's not like they're bad people. Come on. I didn't think this one was, I thought this one was kind of boring too. I'm surprised they got hit. This is what I've done worse.
Really embarrassing moment at the movie theater, and I'll confess this. I'll confess this to 1,762 people. It was so embarrassing. I've been watching you for a long time, and I got into my seat to watch the movies with Andrea, and on the screen came burn victim children asking for money. And, it was like a promo, and I went, ew.
You're not supposed to do this in the real world. This is
it came right out of my mouth. I felt so bad. I went, oh my god, like that, horrified. And I looked around to see if anybody was giving me a dirty look. And
did you donate?
That's the Narkish effect.
That was what Narkish did to me. I couldn't believe. And Andrea was like, just give me the whack.
I don't know why you're so susceptible to it. I wouldn't even do that.
You worm into people's brains. That's why.
I don't know why.
Like an earwig.
So embarrassing. Honestly, I felt like crawling out of the movie theater. I was humiliated, and it was one of those nice movie theaters where the lounge seats and everything.
They're all like that now.
Yeah, it just came out of my mouth like ew, and I was like shocked at my behavior. And I think I got that from you.
You turn around and then there's some mom with a burnt kid covering his
Oh
my god.
Closing credits to what's that show?
Curb. Yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm. The whole theater is burn victims.
Yeah.
The real question is, what were you going to see when this happened?
Force Awakens.
What was better, the Force Awakens or watching the burn victim kids?
I'd rather see. Well, Force Awakens slightly better. I'd rather help the burn victim kids and look at the burn victim kids all day long. and kiss and hold them than
No,
ever
okay.
see.
The better question,
Yeah.
better question is: would you rather endure that embarrassment for 2.5 hours or watch Force Awakens again? Like if you had to deal, like have 2.5 hours of that embarrassment of saying "ooh" and realizing you did it.
Awakens. I'll watch the Force Awakens. Change it to the Last Jedi. I would rather endure that embarrassment again for 2 hours than watch the Last Jedi again. I'm gonna have to watch the Last Jedi again probably 2 more times in my life.
Oh,
Oh god.
It's part of my job. It's part of my job. I gotta.
Ugh.
It's so bad, dude. It is so bad. I'm listening to I'm trying to get through. Picture the audio commentary from Ryan Johnson of The Last Jedi. It is a living hell. I mean, it really is a living hell. It's like finding like the shit-stained journals of like Ted Bundy, after he's been put to death, and reading them. I mean, it's like, this is why I did what I did. It's his manifesto. It is so awful. I hate Ryan Johnson with a fiery, fiery passion. And getting to know him better doesn't make me like him more. It makes me hate him more.
Is he as smarmy as he seems on social media?
He's smarmy. He's arrogant. He doesn't listen to anyone. He has no respect for anyone or anything. He is so confident, so self-assured about his choices in that movie. And I've been taking it apart. I can only watch it a piece of 20 minutes at a time. 20 minutes at a time, and I'm like, I'll get back to this. It has informed my channel. It really has informed the content of my channel. Ryan Johnson must go. He cannot be allowed to make any more movies. He can't be allowed to. He can't make, well, at least not Star Wars movies. He can't be allowed to make any more Star Wars movies ever again. And they're threatening to let him make a trilogy.
I would rather watch Kathleen Kennedy dock Ryan Johnson than watch that trilogy.
Oh my God. Horrendous. Absolutely. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody wants to see him do it. He's going to be working on characters that he invented. So these aren't even going to be the Skywalkers. It's nothing like that. He's going to invent.
Appropriation.
It is. It is.
I thought docking was between two men.
Not if there's a strap on.
Ew.
You're thinking outside the box.
This is a family show. All right, guys. Well, listen.
No, it's not.
Can I give a shout out to somebody in the?
Yeah, I want to let everyone give shout outs. I want everyone to shout out their channels, their projects that we're doing. It's coming up on midnight. I want to go to bed, but I'm grateful that you guys all came here today. So, Cecil, you start, and then just everyone down the line. Let's plug your channels, plug everything you're doing.
Everybody go check out my channel. It's called Cecil is DICK and Comics. I do movie reviews and comic reviews. And also I want to shout out somebody called Stevie Sparks in the chat who has been relentlessly castigating me. He keeps saying I should die, but like every 15th comment is him, and it's been for 2 hours. I admire that the perseverance. He just had the drive to do that. Non-stop. So I tip my hat to him.
Yeah. John Malin.
I'm John Malin, the artist of Jawbreakers. You can find our book on Indiegogo. We are the OG of the GNs. And my channel is Mortal Enemy. And I will give a shout out to Diversity in Comics, who is live right now, but he can't tell anybody on Twitter. So now you know.
Wait, is he banned from Twitter?
Yeah, he got banned from Twitter. They got him. He said, what did he say that got him in trouble? I can't remember.
I'm not aware.
What is it? You're not aware?
Not aware.
He said something about the girl, the Gamergate girl. Zoe.
Oh, right. I mentioned that. He said something bad about Zoe Quinn, and that is third rail material.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the Umbrella Guy.
Hey, you can come in, sub my channel, That Umbrella Guy. Talk about a lot of comics related stuff and just whatever else, but I don't know. These guys are definitely changing things and they're changing the community portion. We can talk about what we're trying to change from. And also, I'm going to give a shout out to Yellow Flash as well. I think his channel is really good. So I thought I would give props to it as well.
Absolutely.
That Umbrella Guy. Why are you called That Umbrella Guy?
Funny thing, I used to when I had my channel at first, I would just periodically throw things out there, and I would review products, and I had a different name, but I have an umbrella tattoo on my hand, and somebody said, "Oh shit, it's that umbrella guy getting in comments," and I thought, that's funny, so I'm gonna change my name to that.
That's true. Is the umbrella from Resident Evil?
It is, yeah, yeah. I was really, it was a really profound impact on me and my gaming and whatnot as I was growing up.
Cannot wait for the remake of number 2.
I know 2 really impacted me when I was younger, so that started it, and hopefully this will. It looks good.
Oh yeah.
Narkish?
Oh yes. Hello. What are we doing? What? Narkish. My
Whatever you
channel's
want.
Narkish.
We're gonna do Cancer Cast on my channel, unless
Yeah.
it gets me fucking thrown off my own channel.
Well,
Watch
I was
yourself.
thinking, so do Narkish, and then I set up that second channel called Nerdcast. I haven't done anything with it, but it has 500 subscribers. Maybe we could do something with that. I don't know.
It's called Nerdcast. So it's
Nerdcast.
how do you spell it?
Nerkast.
Okay, so people look for Nerdcast and subscribe to that, because that is where you're going to be getting live streams from Narkish now, since the Narkish channel will be down for 3 months.
Not the fun ones.
Well, I mean, look, yeah, we get people over there. You can make it fun. You can
Just
make
talk
those.
to Cecil. Blech.
All right, Mitch, what's going on?
My name is Mitch Brightweiser. I am the artist, creator, co-writer of the upcoming Red Rooster Golden Age Indiegogo campaign launching on July 5th. Don't miss out. Ethan's going to make sure you all know about it, I am sure, because he's a sunbeam. My YouTube channel is The Last Comic Book Artist, which I sure hope I am not. We're doing this for the future generations. Yeah, that's The Last Comic Book Artist. We're going to be doing a live stream at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning with my co-writer, Mark Pellegrini, and Tim Lim of Thump fame. We're going to be talking about marketing and comics and getting the word out. So that might be fun for some of you guys.
Hey, that's terrific. Weaponized Nerd Rage, one of my favorites. How you doing? Weaponized Nerd Rage. What's going on?
Well, besides this, I'm doing a bunch of COMICSGATE videos, but also focusing on what's going on in video games, movies, the Second Amendment debate, things like that. Just announced not long ago that I'm working on an RPG system and things like that, getting ahead of the Anita Sarkeesian attack on D&D that's coming out, and I've got potentially a comic book in the works for it as well, depending on how this all goes. And I wanted to do a quick shout out to the artist for the project, Drivel, who you can find on Twitter, Drivel. The guy has this uncanny ability to, whenever you give him a project, he always manages to exceed expectations. He's incredible.
It's cool. Very cool. So I want to thank you guys for coming on and joining me here on Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Those of you who have not subscribed yet in the chat, please do subscribe to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Please ring the bell for notifications. You don't want to miss these wide and diverse and fun live streams that we do. I will see you tomorrow with another Star Wars video, and then we'll definitely do another live stream. Thank you for supporting Cyberfrog Blood Honey. If you haven't done that yet, please make sure that you do that as well. It is a runaway success. You are going to want to get on board with that as soon as possible. And I thank you for all of your continued love and support. And that goes for you gentlemen too. I hope you know I love each and every one of you. And I'm grateful to have you here tonight with me.
Ew.
Thank you.
Love you too.
Thanks, Ethan.
Ew, Ethan.
All right, guys. All right, guys. We'll see you again soon. Take care. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Hi, I'm back. Just to stop the broadcast. I forgot to do it. Love you guys.